1964 here, hopefully on a first visit to York Racecourse, about a 22nd time, something like that, maybe a couple more actually in the day now. Up to pay for how many it's been, but the problem is I cannot get into log into my York Racecourse account. Why on earth they don't send a PDF, I don't know. I know it can be annoying to me when people send a really large PDF, especially using webmail. I don't know why we send that 10 megabyte attachment, doesn't really need to. It doesn't need to be that large, it's not your private email. And it can be annoying, but I mean, I just can't log in. And I even reset the password. And clearly must be my email address for it, because if it wasn't, to be password reset link wouldn't have made it to my email address. But even with reset password link, it does not work. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to go to the York Racecourse because I might try reset password again, but why that be more since that's the first time on, God knows, I certainly won't be. But I have to go probably to the York Racecourse office. So I've got a grandstand ticket, so it's not, if you've got county, I think it is, you get sent a ticket, a paper one, and you just on the barcode sort of scan up the back of it these days. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent enough meeting, and like, I've been to the Garrowby Stakes, Leicester Stakes, I mean that before, but with some decent minor races on the card. I forgot I was quite on the front today. Well, I didn't sort of forget, but then I thought, oh, when I was met, I was not a bit busy. I'm interested in Jasmine Station. I don't quite know why it's closed. I think it's just Summertown Moor, and we just not reopened it or something. Not quite sure where it starts these days. I think it used to. I don't think it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't. It's like Quayside or something. I get used. No, that's the Braden Race. I was trying to think what starts. Does it used to start on the summer of Bambers in Newcastle. It used to be called Bambers. Now, I was going to walk a while ago, mentioning that they should change the start place from there, I think, to somewhere else. And it was little less interesting as a start place where they put it to. No, maybe it's Summertown Moor, I think. That might be Jasmine's closed, but once it's still closed, I'm not sure. It's pushing 12 o'clock. I think it's a decent meeting. I'll have a pint after racing. Well, hopefully I can get into a bloody meeting. I don't have time to do anything before. I thought I did have a time maybe for a pint. Decided to just get to the racecourse and get to see the course in pre-parade and parade room. A minute, and I'm sitting on a pint now if I can't. Have to at the office, certainly I won't be having a pint. I don't know what's going on. It's not good. The race company seems to stop sending me. They even closed my accounts, I think. God knows what they did. The race day with the app. No, race day with the app. I wonder if that would actually work just as I'm speaking now. Would I log in there? But I think I have to log into Racecourse account you have, and I can't do that via York at the minute. I'll have a look at the race app and see if we can, because if it's a safe password, it should work. And the email address certainly, I'm sure, it's white, and I got a reset password on that link, and that's not working. The reset password just does nothing, literally. It just sits, and it doesn't say. On the site I'm trying to log into, the password one, it just does nothing. While in Chrome, I usually use Firefox almost all the time. When Chrome I tried, and it does say that. Firefox doesn't, so what's... I'd be surprised if Firefox not been updated, but actually I tried passwords. I might try the reset password, but I might not have tried it. I might try that. Maybe it's with Firefox. It's a lot less good browser than it used to be, I would say, especially on mobile, or both really. I still use it because I don't want to use Chrome for everything. It's like I don't want to use Google like Chrome for everything. Well, say, there's nothing yet booked out of New York. I thought to go into 4 days of ledger meeting, and I felt 99 quid for a premier ticket all 4 days was a good value. I still think it, or county ticket, I think it is. I still think it is, but I just had other plans. There's one or two possibilities. I don't plan for ledger, and I was doing walk to do with Battle of Otterburn. I think it's Scotland, isn't it? Has that been Scotland? I can't remember if I've been across the border or not actually. It's right towards the border of England and Scotland. I can't quite remember. Maybe not quite in Scotland. Yeah, a bus, and the bus in Scotland are much more expensive than in England at the minute. So I remember getting to, a few years ago, a bus to someone, just a demo in Scotland, and it was certainly expensive. So there's no absolute bus, possibly in the next 2 months, I think. September, October, but I'm nothing actually booked, and I'm doing other stuff possibly. I'm started looking now, going out to sort of Amdram stuff around the northern Yorkshire actually, just to see. I like my dramatic sort of stuff. and I come into it the last few years, and there's a few other things. So I'll see where's possible meetings, but at the minute I'm not sure of anything. Well, I'm about to log into my local account. I had to say no thanks to them, I think. I'm had to use it through Chrome and the resent password. Another resent password, actually. But I don't think that was the reason it was. The second one, I think, was no problem first. It wasn't obvious I was logged in on Chrome. Maybe Firefox as well. It just didn't, as no reaction to say I was logged in. I had to refresh the page, and then I was sort of pay more obvious I was logged in. It does seem something, frankly, wrong with York's Racecourse's website.